Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the Donchian trend indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Donchian trend indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 274 indicators, and out of those 274 indicators, 107 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 107 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Alright, so in the last video that we did, we tested the Donchian trend indicator. And in this video, as you can see, I have the screen pulled up exactly the results that we got of that 1 year test. Now, it was pointed out to me by one of the viewers on the channel, Ant, who is a keen eye at spotting when I make mistakes, that there was a particular signal that would have probably gotten to take profit. And the one that they are referring to is this particular one right here. And Ant was actually correct in his assumption that it would have gotten to take profit. It actually got to about 113 pips right there on this particular one. So this here would have actually been a winning trade. Now, why does this matter? Most of the time, whenever I make a mistake and I go back and I look at it and then I look at how it changes the win-loss ratio, it doesn't change whether the indicator was a winning indicator or a losing indicator. But in this particular case, it does actually change that the Donchian channel would go from a losing indicator to a winning indicator. And so very good eye there, Ant, like usual, keeping me honest. And so First of all, I wanted to correct that. And then I wanted to go on with today's testing of the Donchian channel because I wanted to test it, like I said, very similar to the super trend. Whereas instead of using these arrows, and as Steve pointed out as well, one of the viewers on the channel, I am not a fan of the way these arrows kind of intermingle with price action candles at certain points. That's super frustrating. I wish that was something that the creator could have put a little bit of a buffer in between those in the candles. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I don't know enough about the code to, do it myself, but I'm sure there's some way to make that happen. But you are absolutely correct, Steve. That is super frustrating and annoying. But nonetheless, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video here. I'm going to take out these. I'm going to adjust the win rate of the original test. I'm going to take these trades out. I'm going to remove the arrows from the equation and then set it back at the beginning of the year, and we're going to test it similar to the super trend. So give me just a moment. Let me cut the video here. I'll pick it back up here in just one moment. All right, so here we are back on the chart here, and we have the settings of the Donchian trend indicator. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, turn off these arrows with that simple selection right there. We are back at the beginning of the year, and so let's go ahead and start testing it with the with just using the trend lines themselves. Again, very similar to how we would trade the super trend. And so let's see here. Interesting enough, it looks like it actually starts right there, that candle, and that one would have gotten us to take profit. What I was looking at is if you mouse over this candle right here, where it actually looks like the trend changes, and you look at the coordinates over here in the corner next to the name, you can actually see that it's blue. It's not actually red, and so it doesn't appear as though it switches to red here on this. I don't know if that's just a small glitch and if it would have actually appeared red right there, but just to be safe, we'll start it there, and we would have gotten to a win either way on those. So let's go ahead and keep playing this out here. So again, should have slowed it down a little bit to catch it right as it was switching. So I'm really curious on that. So that one right there would have gotten us to, well, actually on that one, let's look at it that way, wouldn't have quite got us to take profit on that one. We'll try to catch the next switch right as it happens to see right there. So it did appear as though there was a moment where it hadn't quite switched yet. So this one right here would have been a losing trade there. This would have been our next short right there. That would have gotten us to take profit. Then over here on this side, we'd have picked up a long right there, also getting us to take profit. Then a short right there, once again getting us to take profits. A long right there, even though it had a slight pullback right there, it did not hit our stop. Hasn't hit take profit yet either, but it would have right there. And that, yep, would have put us at the end of the year right there. And so that gives us, let's see, let's count them out here. So, yep, right there to right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So one less trade than we got from using the arrows. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we actually have 5 winning trades. And so that does increase the win rate. Even with the correction from last time, it put it into the 70s. And with this particular style, it actually bumps it up into the 80s, the low 80s. And so, yeah, that might be, it's only one less trade, but a decent little bump in the win rate. I think almost I can't remember exactly what the other one was, but yeah, not too bad at all. So all in all, I like this indicator. It seems like it does rather well. It's a little bit late at getting us into trades, which I'm not too fond of. It looks like a decent little amount of the trade has already taken place by the time we get in. But if you are a relatively new trader, then sometimes it's better to give up a little bit of that profit for the security of really having, kind of a confirmed entry into the trade. So yeah, all in all, a decent indicator. It's won twice now after amending the last one, and so this one's definitely going to go on the yes list, and we'll move on to the next indicator from here. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.